So back to the history of the Dakar, 1986, and Thierry Sabine, the man they called the God, the one who created this race in his mind's eye. Sadly, he was killed as his helicopter hit a dune, which was masked by a sandstorm. 14th of January, 1986, Thierry Sabine sadly died. It was one of the longest and one of the toughest Dakars. 15,000 kilometers from Paris to Alger, down to Dakar. 486 competitors in toto. 131 motorcycles, 282 cars. It was very tough indeed, the toughest yet. No mechanical problems and injuries there were, as ever. Total vehicle shut down. Hubert Auriol, one of those injured. Very angry. Not a happy man. Well, Porsche were to take a 1-2 with René Metsch winning it ahead of X and Brasseur. Mitsubishi third with Rigal and Maigret. The man we all turned to was Gilles Sabine, the father of Thierry, as Suzanne, his girlfriend, got our sympathy. Cyril Neveu winning it on the bikes. 1987, the mass start, and the Peugeot 205s are about to weave their magic. 539 started, 154 motorcycles, 312 cars. It was once again Alger Dakar, 13,000 kilometers this time. Some of the more arduous sections were removed, but it was anything but easy. The real battle was between Cyril Neveu and Hubert Auriol on the bikes. All day, every day, the lead was changing. It was a great race and was enthralling everybody. Very hard indeed, said Auriol. Each was suffering punctures, mental stress as well, as you can imagine. It was classic Dakar stuff.
Non, Hubert, il est loin. Il a crevé. Oh putain.
Each asking about the other whenever they stopped. The ardours of this race, apparent to all. Time imperative. And in the end, it looked like Auriol was going to win. Heading into the final day, Auriol was to fall badly. He broke both his ankles. A fellow rider helped him back onto his bike. He came in, shattered, late, in terrible pain. Cyril Neveu was waiting. The time started to tick away. He'd won it, but he was worried. And when Auriol finally arrived, he was heartbroken and in extreme pain. Both ankles broken. A true hero out of the race this time. Neveu took it. Vapnen won it on the Peugeot ahead of Zanaroli in the Range Rover, and Shinazuka, a name that has become entwined with the Dakar, finishing third. So to 1988, the year of the dunes. It was also a year, sadly, of many fatalities, more than any other Dakar. Auriol, he changed his bike for a VW buggy. Porsches not suited this time to this sort of terrain. It was tough. The quads also in action, as were the monster trucks. They were getting faster and faster, dangerously so, as we will see. The soft sand Once again, Paris-Dakar. 603, the number of competitors. The Peugeots, they were outstanding. Vatanen looked to be leading. There's a story yet to unfold there as well. Showboating, Pierre-Marie Folly. And just look at the speed of this truck. The DAF, well, it turned out to be just too fast. And Jan de Roy was to withdraw the team after a tragic accident. Another in a series. Driver dead, 2 seriously injured. It marred the race. Well, Eddie Orioli was to take it for Honda ahead of the Yamaha of Pico and another Honda of Lelay. It was to be won in the end by Kankkunen in the Peugeot. What, you may ask, of Ari Vatanen? Well, his car was to have been stolen, or so it was claimed. Yes, his car disappeared. The next day, it turned up directly outside of the hotel. The authorities didn't accept any excuses, and as a result, he was thrown out of the rally. The word was the car was in better shape than when it had disappeared. That, of course, a rumour. So Kankkunen took it for Peugeot in the 205, ahead of Mitsubishi of Shinozuka and the Range Rover of Tambay. 3 Range Rovers indeed, Smith and Miller, 4 and 5. So to 1989, Vatanen determined to do well, pushing too hard, even in the prologue. He flipped. Well, it wasn't all over, you'll be glad to know. And Vatanen was to go on to victory in this one. It was Paris-Dakar, 10,831 kilometers, shorter than most, but just as tough. Victory for Vatanen, coming back from the adversity of the year before when he was thrown out. Pleased to have proved a point. It was Peugeot's 1 and 2 with X second ahead of Tambay and the Mitsubishi. On the bikes, Gilles Lelay ahead of this man, Franco Pico. On the Yamaha, Marc Morales on a Honda in 3rd place. Once again, as tradition was having it, it was the beach between Saint Louis and Dakar provided the final day's entertainment. And so to 1990.